Hey folks, this is Adam. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. I haven't uploaded any videos for quite a while, but I've been getting quite a few requests to do an updated WordPress related video, and specifically the video relating to WordPress and radio station integration. So I thought I'd jump on here again. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're coming back after a few years of videos that helped you before, welcome here. This time we're going to start at the very beginning. So obviously you're going to need web hosting. That's for the website partition of it. You're going to need CentOVAcast hosting or something along those lines. But this video specifically, we're starting from the very beginning. We're going to be installing the domain, installing WordPress. So let's say you want to install a website. If you have CPanel, this is how it's going to help you. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. We're going to start at the very beginning. This is going to be a few-part series, but we'll start firstly, we'll call this one, the beginning, installing website, installing WordPress. So basically, you're going to go into your CPanel. You're going to go down. You're going to go to domains. Specifically, if you already have this part done, well, you can skip this part. But so in the new version of CPanel, they've got rid of the section for subdomains. I'm only going to do a subdomain for this tutorial because I don't have a domain that I want to use. So click on create a domain, and for this I'm just going to say we'll say station dot digital delights.ca. We'll submit that. Give that a couple minutes here. Now that we have that, we're going to return to where we just were. So let's go back to CPanel home here. Once the domain is installed and once the domain is pointed to your CPanel, go down to the WordPress manager down here. You can also click on the side of the new version of CPanel. This makes it a lot easier. Basically, now you're going to get to this page. We're going to click install. So what we're going to do now, this is a WordPress installer for the domain. So now that we've installed the domain on our cPanel that we want for our radio station, in our case it's station.digitaldelights.ca for an example, we're going to pick that domain. I'm not going to put anything in here. We're going to give it a name. Let's call it, I don't know, Country Station. Let's give it a site description. Maybe we play the best country hits, just for an example. Once again, we're going to give it an admin username and a password. Let's just say, okay, you're going to give it a password. Choose your language, just ignore all this. Advanced options, again, just ignore all this. Select theme. You can do it here, but we're going to get into that in the actual WordPress builder, so forgive this right now. That's pretty much it. You're going to click install. So after a few minutes, you're going to get a confirmation here that says congratulations, the software was installed successfully. WordPress has been installed on the domain that you put into your cPanel here. It's going to give you the link to your website and an administrative URL. This is where you're going to log into your website to make changes, and that's what we're going to get into in the next video. But if everything went correctly, you should be able to click on this link. It may take a few minutes to propagate, so give it a few minutes. So if you click on it and it doesn't work and gives you an error message, just because you need to give it a few minutes to propagate. But again, we've installed the domain and we've installed WordPress on this domain. In my sense, and in my case, it's a subdomain for the purpose of this video. But in the next series of videos, we are going to develop this website for our radio station. Obviously, right now, it's kind of just a placeholder and a basic theme. But we will get into that on the next video on how to style all this. So stay tuned.